Okay, so Devas of Creation has just released, and I spent 2 hours playing this game, so I think my opinion on it is going to be pretty valid, but so far, I don't like this game at all, dude. Um, so I'm going to explain why in this video, and I promise I'm not a rage bait YouTuber, I promise. I'm going to give valid points. So my first issue with the game is just the travel. Like, you need to walk so far across this map, and your travel speed is so slow. Like, the only way you're traveling faster is if you've already been to the location, or you have a staff where you can fly. Because for some reason, the fire staff has flight, which I didn't know about before this video. So, yeah, that's really frustrating. But yeah, you literally need to travel across the entire map, and if you die, you need to pay money to teleport back to where you were. Like, I find that ridiculous. Like, so, one of the first quests is fighting a boss, and the boss's parry timings are completely messed up. So, you need to parry, like, a solid 1 second before the ball actually hits you to actually parry back. And if you don't do that, you're getting hit with 100 damage, and you do that a couple more times, you're dead. And if you don't have enough money to travel back, which you should, you're just going to have to walk all the way back, which is like a 15-minute walk. Okay, maybe that's exaggerating. It's like 5 minutes, but still, it's just really annoying that most of the game is spent walking around. I get it's like... No, actually I don't, because it's not even an exploration game. There's nothing to really find. You have a map in the game. It's just big for no reason. I think it's just there to make the game scale look way bigger than it actually is. Now moving on from that point, we have the obvious fact that this game is just a bandit beater. Like, everybody was expecting a lot from this game, but when I found out it was a bandit beater, honestly, I just left. Because it was bearable when it was like, destroy 3 mushrooms, destroy 3 blah blah blah. But then, after you beat the first boss, there's a quest to defeat like 12 lizards, which all take like 30 seconds each to kill. And then another 12 like beetles, which all take like 20 seconds each to kill. I just couldn't be bothered, so I left the game. So that's why I'm making this video, actually. Honestly, it's just a bandit beater. It's just a high budget bandit beater. Another thing I hate about the game is how unbalanced the classes are. And by classes I mean weapons. Because if you are using a mage staff, you can quite literally steal kills on every single enemy from afar without any risk to your own health. While melee players are gonna obviously need to go in and fight themselves. And in this game, it doesn't really matter who does the most damage to an enemy. It only matters who gets the final hit. So if you are fighting something like a boss, whoever gets the final hit is going to get the kill and the quest reward. So if you're grinding on a boss, you get it down to 1 HP, a mage comes in, steals the kill from afar with a spell, you're going to have to fight that boss all over again. Another thing I hate about the imbalances between the classes is the fact that mages have travel options while melee users don't. So, for example, the fire staff literally has fireflight. What do melee users get? Nothing. Like, I understand that fireflights obviously can't be used by somebody who is using melee, however they could have another option, like a dash even, because currently all they have in the game is 2 dashes which have really long cooldowns, and that's the best you're getting for travel as a melee user. I understand that there's 2 slots for weapons, so you can use a staff and a dagger at the same time, but if you're a strength build like I am, you much prefer that second slot to be used for a bow, which actually scales with your strength. Anyway, it just feels like this game favors mages way over melee players. Another really big issue with this game is the pay to win. Like, I think this is probably the primary, like, biggest issue in the entire game, because if you look in the store, the only way to get a mount is literally by paying Robux, gambling with Robux, or getting to level 81 in the season pass. That is stupid. That is extremely dumb, because if you pay Robux, you can get a mount instantly. And if you pay Robux for the Premium Pass, which is 1,500 Robux, you can get a cool mount by level 24. That's so stupid. And then even more than one mount, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is a mount 2, then I'm mistaken, but it's still level 63, which is insane. But 5, 6, 7. You get 7 mounts with the premium pass. And with the free, when you're using free, you only get 2. And I think that that's the only 2 possible mounts you can get in this game for free. Like, I do not know any other way to get mounts other than through the seasonal pass or purchasing it in the store. And even more than that, in the store we have game passes and products. So you can get some extra slots, extra character slots. You cannot get a single extra slot without paying Robux for it. That's how bad it is. Now, if we look through these rewards, daily reward boost pack, get better daily rewards. Map pinpointer, know the location of everything you need on the map. Like, what? Character cosmetic, you can't even customize your character without paying Robux. Collect all drops, that's Robux. Something that comes in most games for free, you need to pay Robux. This senses players who want to kill you. This gives you extra quest slots. Like, yeah, this is nuts, dude. Drop chest, radar, detect chests. Wow. Unique clan emblem. You can't even have your own clan emblem. Like, what? This is so stupid, dude. And then, of course, you have the premium season pass down here. But if we have a look at these chests, it's only a 1% chance for 50 Robux. Now, if we calculate that, that's 100 times 1% is 100%. So, on average, people would need to buy 5,000 Robux worth of these chests to get 1 mount. That is super, super stupid. And then you also have the 2 times drop boost and the 2 times XP boosts up here. Okay, so the last thing I want to cover in this video is the UI. I feel like the UI is horrifically done. If I press M, all of these options is extremely overwhelming. Like, it's just all in a list format of, like, all these similar words, like skills, traits, and attributes. Those are basically the same thing, but they do different things. So, like, it's just so much stuff. Like, and then when you open up the menu, there's even more stuff. Like, all this stuff. Like, bro, it's just ridiculous. Like, the traits, I don't need to... And then the map, too. The map is just stupid. Like, if I want to see things on the map, I need to pay. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? And then, even more so, the inventory. Like, why do I need to know who I'm trying to... how many people I've killed? Like, if I'm exiting my inventory. Why do I need to know how many enemies I've killed? How do I need to know my KD? How do I need to know my karma? Bro, like, I just wanted to open my inventory, look in my bag, bro. Like, you could have put this on the menu. Like, if you're gonna make one thing cluttered, don't make everything cluttered. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so yeah, that's about everything I wanted to cover in this video. If you liked the video, subscribe, like the video, you know. If you didn't like it, leave a comment explaining why, and if you disagreed with any of the points in the video, also comment what they were. Honestly, if it's something I already mentioned in the video, I'm not going to reply to the comment, but I do try to reply to all the comments criticizing the video, as well as the ones supporting it, so, yeah, I'll see you guys next video.